Allez, on est back pour la suite de Red Dead Redemption. Ça fait 2-3 jours que j'ai pas joué. Le rush d'off, tu connais. Il n'y aura pas de VOD d'ailleurs de ce rush Dofus. Hein. J'y joue exclusivement en off.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Et du coup, pour ce Red Dead, je pense que ça va être finalement un let's play exclusivement hors stream hein, pour YouTube. Hein.
But since you didn't,
J'ai pas eu l'occasion de stream, donc...
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't
Donc je
wish
pense
to be
que ça va
dead.
partir sur un let's play en off.
You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah,
Contrairement
I
à
know
Visions of Mana qui était un peu
You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow.
un coup en stream,
makes
un coup en
sense.
off. Là,
He's like one of those
là c'est que du
nature
off.
writers from back east. Only he takes things a
Mais bon, ça
tiny
change
little
pas
step too
grand chose,
far.
vous me direz.
Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
and the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Let's see if we can put this to rest once and for all, shall we?
Bon, est-ce qu'ils vont être devant ou derrière?
Have you seen this? He's got a gun on the back.
born day, I never seen
Ça m'avait un petit peu manqué. Hein. J'aurais pu lancer une petite session de fous là pour farmer. Mais Red Dead m'avait manqué. Comme je disais, je pense qu'on est au dernier chapitre.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
On devrait être, je sais pas, 5 heures de la fin, je dirais.
You should see what they're working on in
Et à
Virginia.
12 heures de
Soon there
jeu.
will be no war we can't win.
The army has made camp a little way outside town.
Ok, passer le
Here they
trajet.
come. Look, they brought the machine gun.
America. America. Ça rappelle vraiment les
What's the
campements
word,
du 2.
Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Il en fera dans peu de temps.
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Cache là, donc ça devrait arriver par là.
Everybody stay alert.
Come with me.
Targets on the horizon. Fire at will.
Wesh.
It is here.
Pay for this.
Gun them down.
Keep going!
C'est trop dur de vider au stick. 21 joueurs PC.
That's it!
Don't let him get too close!
Now! Keep them back! How many bastards are there?
Take him down! Look, they're running! Move out! Don't let them get away!
Oh, les cadavres qui ont volé.
Right! Things a lot bumpier off the road!
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
This is insanity! I can hardly hold
Just
on!
shut up and drive, Fordham! Get those men behind the rocks! Keep it steady!
Bad spot here.
En fait, je peux pas tirer devant.
What is it with these people?
Je peux pas tirer devant parce que je tape sur la carrosserie. Ah non, parce que tu es trop bas. Ah non. Et des fois, ça tape la carrosserie. Oh, on l'a écrasé.
They're hiding behind the rocks! Gun them down!
Don't let them get too close!
Keep it steady! Keep them back! Gun them down!
frère, j'ai tiré dessus 20 fois.
Quick, do something about that wagon!
Wow. Qu'est-ce que scripté? It was scripted.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his. I wanted to wait for more men, but them city boys back there weren't
Ok,
having none
et
of
du
it.
coup c'est dans cette forteresse-là, je pense que
Unfortunately, it seems that now we do.
il y aura la fin du jeu. Je vous ai dit.
They said you was in a gang with this Dutch
Honnête.
Vanderlyn.
I was once, a long time ago.
Don't seem like the kind of fella you want to run with.
Pas spoiler, mais
Unless
je
I
connais
completely
l'issue de cette
misjudge your
histoire.
character, of course.
When he
Je sais pas
turned
si je l'ai dit
crazy, I
durant le let's
left.
play, je pense
At
pas.
least I
Il y
tried
avait
to
même pas.
leave, till those suits back there came a knocking, threatened to kill my wife and son if I didn't go after them.
Strange times we live in, partner. Strange times. It's a funny business. Army, government men. Criminals, with all due respect.
You're telling me.
Too many hands on the tiller, if you ask me. This is how mistakes happen. My boys don't know who's giving the orders no more.
Take it from me, mister. When we get up there, it ain't gonna matter. It'll be every man for himself.
Look at this. Snow. We must be getting up high now.
On peut accélérer le rythme là, les poupées? Ça tourne mal un cheval. Ah, c'est pas une moto. Hein.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Go! Get down!
Forward! Move in! Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
Éliminer la bande de Dutch. Ah, non, c'est pas la fin. Hein.
You're hard men, are you? Who's covering me?
Hey, this way!
Keep pushing! I'll kill you!
Push them back!
Hold them off!
You must have a real bad death wish!
Put down your weapon!
It was always gonna end this way.
Forward!
They're still coming!
On a des hommes, le Dutch. Hein. Le Dutch marque.
This is the United States Army!
It's a miracle you fools aren't dead already!
Wait for my lead! What the hell? Goddamn murders! Come on! Give it up for the love of God!
Je peux pas le tuer, lui. Putain.
There's no way out!
Eh ouais, mais je peux pas le tuer. Le lock auto, il lock le caillou, frère.
It's time to kill these mother... Bastards!
Finish this.
Let's move up!
I got a bullet here intended.
That's enough!
Put down your weapon!
We need cover over here!
We have you surrounded!
Shit. I'm out of ammunition.
Give us some cover!
Guess that's that then.
Move
Hold the line! We need cover! Reinforcements, get ready! Covering fire! I need some cover! Look out! They're everywhere! Let's finish this!
Anyone still moving? Or am I done here?
Push into the village! Come on, let's finish this!
Clac, clac, boum, boum. Alors, attendez. Hop, je règle juste ceci en parallèle. Parallèle. Accordez-moi juste 1 minute. Pas 2, hein. Une seule. Une seule et je suis là. On est à combien de temps? On est à 22 minutes. C'est carré. Au final, c'est carré. Euh, On est déjà à 30 secondes, c'est ce qu'on me dit dans l'oreillette. Merde. N'inquiétez pas, ça arrive. Ça arrive fort même, j'ai envie de dire. Ok. Allez. J'avais pas trop menti.
Stop that! You ain't very frightened for outlaws! Things are about to get really bad! Next time, run away!
Et
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. This is it, men. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Hold them off! We need time to set the explosives!
j'ai les soldats qui posent la dynamite.
Son of
Ils
a
arrivent
bitch!
d'où?
Don't just stand there, do something!
Je suis à découvert là.
This should be a fair fight if you can shoot straight!
Come on! Look out! Man down!
Quoi ce bug, frère? Je l'ai pas.
For Christ's sakes!
Christ alive!
Mais ouais, mais frère, c'est bugué, ça touche ça lock le
All
bois.
right, men. Blow that gate open. Keep them covered now, Marston. Up top! Cover up! Hellfire! Marston, you're leaving them wide open!
Not so tough now, are you?
We lost one! Keep up the fire! What are you doing? Shoot them!
Mais je fais quoi, tête de gland? Quand tu win, shoot enculé, là. Quand tu pousses que toi.
For the love of God! This is the United States Army! Everyone get back!
Eh ben, j'ai pas eu
You
le temps de
tell me
get
you're
back.
wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Ok.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
You better follow me. Quiet.
Government job. All I...
Sur les lanternes. Hein?
Always were. You never had the stomach for this.
For what? You got no idea what you're killing for.
You never could
J'ai le
see what I
sniper,
could
peut-être.
see, John. You were too scared. Son of a bitch! God damn it! You'll never take me alive, John.
Nah. Nah.
It's over, John.
I ain't leaving here without you.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you.
You can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, on va, mais on y va. Ça se finit vraiment là avec Dutch? Bah c'est pas... Ok, bah c'est... Pas Dutch qu'on affronte à la fin alors. On sait, mais... À moins qu'il s'en tire.
Hello again, John. Hello, Dutch. We gotta stop meeting like this. Sure.
I got a plan, John.
Il y a un coup de vieux
You
le
always got a plan,
le
Dutch.
Dutch quand même. Je me rappelle pas qu'il avait sa
This
tête dans
is
le
a
jeu.
good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
Oh, le ragdoll. Ok. Il est bel et bien mort comme ça.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
Donc,
Man's
ok,
dead,
j'ai
Ross.
la fin du jeu en tête, mais c'était pas un affrontement contre Dutch.
Can I see your
contre
gun?
quelqu'un d'autre.
Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Hein? On a l'OST là? Personnel, par contre. Je dois aller ici. Ce son qui a été repris par Lil Wayne dans Misunderstood sur Carter. Carter 3. La samplée. Misunderstood, but I can't explain.
And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the warmth of your arms I stray, off the radar and into harm's way.
Quand même miroiter la fin du jeu, là tu retrouves ta femme, t'as tué le grand méchant.
The only compass that I need, oh, is the
Quel monstre.
one that leads back to you.
Je connais pas le jeu, t'as vraiment l'impression que là c'est la fin.
Yeah, coffee weighs the hand again. Coaxing
Ok, devant
letters
la map.
from the pen.
Vivement le nouveau micro.
Words just sit like empty scribbles. Such empty caffeinated riddles.
Here! Let's go!
Nous sommes arrivés.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours.
Ta vie de pute.
How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Ah, il est grand, monsieur.
Hello, sir.
Come here.
Monsieur.
How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
Oh. J'ai plus de signal, attendez. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est parce qu'il... Oh. Ouais. Ok, petit faux contact avec la carte de capture.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
C'est envoyé. Ok. Accompagné de Jack. Bon, là, je pense que pour le coup, on est vraiment dans le dernier chapitre.
How do you do?
Je pensais qu'on y était avant, mais
Are you ready? Let's haul out.
je pense que là, on est.
Go!
Je suis même sûr.
Whoa, whoa!
Je pensais qu'avec la mort de Dutch, on était déjà dans le dernier chapitre, mais je ne pense pas.
How you feeling,
Je
Jack?
pense que le dernier arc, c'est celui-ci.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met him while I was away.
Et je pensais qu'on y était plus tôt.
McFarland's are good people. We need folks we can trust right now. I was
Mais je
sick
me
and they
demande
looked
vraiment du
after
coup ce qui
me.
va se passer pour en
You
arriver
sure got a
à
lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask
à cette fin dans cette.
Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it?
Curieux de
The
voir.
morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
En tout cas, j'aime beaucoup les environnements marécageux dans ce jeu. Je trouve que ce genre de ville là est
Hey,
exceptionnel.
Paul!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government
Ça
business.
très très stylé. En plus, il y a une espèce
Some people thought I owed them
de
some
brouillard, de
Why
petites
did they take
fumées
us
à
away?
cause de l'eau,
They
etc.
thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself.
Ah, magnifique.
Those men harm you?
Cette ville et la ville ont été juste avant là, qui fait vraiment très très ville.
I think I'd like to be a Look out!
Avec les rues pavées, etc.
I'd rather you chose an honest
C'est vraiment les
profession.
deux villes
Like
les
you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father,
plus
Jack.
immersives du jeu.
I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Et on verra dans Red Dead 2 ce qui nous attend. Aussi.
Yeah.
Il y a une ville, c'est Saint-Denis, pas de bêtises.
Paul, was it
C'est une
something to
ville
do with
très
Mr.
stylée.
Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch.
Careful!
We had some old business needed
Mais
settling.
il sait pas conduire, mon fils.
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just... good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. There's the ranch. Come on. Let's see if we can find Mr. Mc...
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out to corral now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Paul. I can do the... Paul! What are you doing?
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Let's go.
On doit encore faire des bails comme ça là. Très bien.
Jack, keep them headed towards the river. Whoa there.
Mais... Va où?
Move!
I'll give you a hand to get them moving.
Let's go.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles,
Un
I
animal, un panneau,
And
frère, et
Mr.
son
Williamson?
perdu.
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences. Come on. Yeah. Keep it moving. Yeah.
So,
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
Move it up. Whoa, whoa.
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to call.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for everything.
Funny, you don't.
Jack, we need to move him across the river. Come on.
Genre, c'est si facile de faire traverser une rivière à une vache.
You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
Slow down. Come on. Come on. Come. Slow up. Whoa there. Wait, slow down. They look like rustlers. I'll deal with this. Stay with the herd, Jack. So much for cover. You're embarrassing yourself.
Fuck that bitch.
Hold up, Jack. This don't look right. Stay back, son. I'll hold them off. This should be a fair fight if you can shoot straight. I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there. I'm coming. You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. All right, let's round up the stragglers and get moving. Go!
On sent que les vaches sont scriptées pour ne pas se détourner du propos comme... Ouais, il y en a une qui...
Come on! Let's go! Yeah! Come on, let's go! Let's go! Jack, head left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Paul.
Stay together, you dumb animals. Let's go.
Dumb bass animals.
Come on, slow coaches.
Come on.
C'est chiant là. Putain, c'est long.
Whoa there.
Ici. C'est pour empêcher les caravanes. Empêcher les caravanes et les camions de se garer, ça. Je le connais.
All right. Now lead him into the pen. Move. Here we are. I'm proud of you, son.
Easy.
Let's go.
C'est bien démerdé le fiston.
Nice work, son.
We made it.
Il n'y a pas de barrière. Ah, c'est les barrières.
Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable. Let's go.
Come on.
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Oh. Le cheval qui passe au milieu. Plus 15. 15 vaches. Ok, donc là, on a des quêtes avec Abigail et avec Jack. On va faire... On va faire toutes les quêtes avec Abigail. Je pense que c'est les dernières quêtes. Alors, on a vu tout au long du jeu qu'il y a à peu près, on va dire, 5 missions par perso, environ.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest.
Mais bon, si
though.
c'est ramener les vaches et
Tastes bad
compagnie,
enough to
ça
kill
va
a
pas
man.
être passionnant. Hein.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I
Elle
think
est
we've
vraiment
been
pas belle. Hein.
blessed.
Avec
Maybe
le
he can
respect,
be
mais...
something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there.
All right, all right.
Go on. Scat. Shh.
Ouais, mais là...
Down you come.
J'arrive pas à être comme ça.
Finally. Now about that stew.
Ça va, si c'est des petites missions courtes comme ça, en vrai de vrai, on dit pas non. On dit pas non, on dit pas non.
How are you, son?
John, we got a telegram from some
Ah.
lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
C'était une prostituée en même temps.
You read that thing out loud.
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
John, wait! Maybe I should meet this McFarlane woman. What are you waiting for? We better hurry. I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This phony McFarlane?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there were really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if you was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where'd they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life, and for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A lifetime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else. Come on, John. Let's keep moving.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Doug, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. And they were.
Maybe we can't change, but we gotta try. Jack's sake, even if we have to start again 100 times, it's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe, normal even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Gus? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Je pensais qu'il allait se passer quelque chose sur le chemin du retour, mais non. Donc on est vraiment sur les mini-quêtes à la con. Très bien. Bah écoutez, je pense qu'on va se laisser là. Ah, on a fini les quêtes, ok. Il nous reste l'oncle et Jack. On va garder Jack pour la fin, je pense. On va faire les quêtes de l'oncle. Bref, des bisous YouTube. Et pour la suite, peut-être la fin, on ne sait pas, on ne sait plus. Des bisous tout le monde, ciao ciao.